Morning, guys. First time out of the house in 24 hours. Finally gonna complete the doggy washing mission. You ready, Hula Ball? You ready, Wawa? When Wawa hangs out in that backpack, she's just cool as a cucumber. That backpack is not made for dogs, yet Hula Ball seems very comfortable in that little portion, and Wawa seems very comfortable chilling like a villain in the outside pocket. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, I must have left the window down. Thank God they closed it up. But it must be soaked in there. That's a real bummer. It's been raining quite a bit. Seat still works. Soaked. Sorry guys, no front seat sitting this time. Oh yeah, how do you like my clean shaven look? I don't do it very often. I feel like as soon as I shave, I look like a fat 12-year-old boy. I think beards give you a definition, you know, in the chin area. Anyways, let's go get these dogs washed. You ever have a day where you're just not quite firing on all cylinders? And you're a little bit down? That's the day I'm having right now. Just not quite the happy camper I normally am. I think I need a reset. I'm gonna drop the dogs off at the cleaners, and then I am gonna head to the office and give the crew there a little tips on recording vlogs, and give them a camera setup so that they can realize their own vlog dreams. I'm interested to see what they can come up with. They've been watching all of my episodes because they've been laying in all the little links and things like this. That's one of the jobs I've had them doing. So they've watched, you know, all of mine, and then I had them researching other people's vlogs too. It'll be interesting what they come up with. What kind of rhythm and feeling and theme they feel like represents their life in their vlog. Ready to get cleaned up, huh? I've been thinking a lot about my future and my business. You know, my other business, not this video business. I do so enjoy making these videos and doing videos and this art form. I don't really enjoy what I have been doing for the past 6 years as far as career path, you know. It's treated me well. Can't complain about that, but does it make me truly happy? I don't know. I'm trying to feel how possibly phasing out this career chapter of my life could go. I'm not sure how I would go about it, and I don't even know how I would support myself without it. When I first moved to China, I was so fixated on being rich. Rich was my definition of success. It was the only way. How much money you had in your account meant you could provide for yourself and feel comfortable. But later I found out that it's the experiences that you have that make you happy, and you don't necessarily always have to buy those things. Experiences can come for free in many cases. And so living a happy life didn't necessarily mean I had to be rich. Obviously everybody needs a certain amount of money to feel comfortable. Some people need more, some people need less based on what they're, you know, what they want out of life. Given enough time, enough determination, enough perseverance, and enough creativity to deliver information that people are interested in, you can break free and break out and become a sort of a successful YouTuber. I think I have the pieces in place in order to do that. Making these videos has been such a pleasure, and making videos over the last few years have been such a pleasure. It's been difficult to make it convert into something that would make me monetarily happy, but it sure does make me happy to create these videos and put them out on a regular basis. If I could make that my primary source of income, my primary focus, I think it would not only up the game of the videos, but give me a little bit more satisfaction in life. All right, I'm at the office. You know, a vlog is basically like a TV show. It's a program that people look forward to watch. Some are just for entertainment and some are for education. What the JaYoe vlog can evolve into is a regular vlog that highlights my life, but I can also steer it more towards Chinese culture or whatever culture of the place I'm traveling through, and trying to deliver a little bit of insight into where I am at the time and why that place is special and why the people in it are unique, on top of food and all sorts of different things. It could be a very comprehensive tool for people to learn about the world, even more than it is now. But the only way that you can make money from YouTube is, well, a few ways. One is through sponsors, people that actually give you money for your videos. Maybe you put their logo inside your videos. Another is ad revenue from YouTube directly. That's based on how many views you get, where those views are coming from, and what time of year you're getting those views. And YouTube pays you that money directly. That would be a really amazing way to do it. That way you're not indebted to anybody or any sponsor. You could have free reign to do whatever format you want. And the views dictate how much money you earn. So it depends on how interesting you make the vlogs. For example, me talking to the camera right now probably isn't so interesting. But eventually, you could dial in a theme, you know? Dedicate yourself to the vlog, more than even I have already. Maybe put out more comprehensive, quality content. I like this format. I like video. Okay guys, who wants to go first?
What?
Who wants the camera first?
Which camera? Oh, she wants the camera first.
Of course not.
Yeah, she wants camera first. She's been talking a lot about it.
What?
I think you should give her the camera.
Yeah?
Yeah, you give Jenny.
All right, Jenny. All right.
Yeah, that's
Here you go.
I think it's too big.
So,
It's too big?
Yeah, this one is too big.
You have to learn how to use it. You want to start?
sure.
All right.
See?
Okay. But you're still coming up. Here you go.
She's starting to vlog yesterday using her phone.
Yeah? Yeah?
I can start with my phone.
Let me see. Yeah. You'll find that vlogging uses up a lot of data on your computer. For sure. I do about 10 gigs for every episode. Before they record, I want to teach them a little bit about editing. So I'm going to let them use my big computer so that they can really get a feel for it. Their computers are so slow. They might be able to record a bunch of stuff, but I don't think they'll be able to put it together. All right. Did you learn a lot?
Yes.
always gets
Okay, so I just gave them some of the basics of recording. And you know what? I'm not going to give them my big camera. Instead, it was a good suggestion. I'm going to give them GoPros so that they can go out into the world with their little GoPro and start recording vlogs of their own. But yeah, it was kind of fun to teach a little bit of what I've learned on video editing. I never went to film school, but geez, after 100 of these vlogs, I've learned something. I got to go pick up the dogs. My day at the office has ended. Hope they're clean and ready to go and they don't get rained on. I'm in the garage. I wanted to show you something funny. You see a lot of this too, like Resident Evil stickers on cars. Favorite stickers in China, Transformers, and Umbrella Corporation. Anytime you see one of those stickers, it means that the driver is a new driver. Experienced drivers in China are bad enough. You get a new driver, you get behind one of those stickers, they won't be driving very fast at all. Very cautious. Overly cautious. I wonder how long this car is going to take to dry. Sorry, Oscar. Left you out in the rain. I'm out of gas. I've got to fill up. In China, if you need to get gas, you look to your friend or your passengers and you say, I have to JaYoe. Literally meaning add fuel. That's the literal translation of JaYoe and the literal usage of that phrase, JaYoe. I have to JaYoe, and there's a gas station right here. Strange, in China in general, it's very difficult to find gas stations. In the States, you can find a gas station everywhere, and the gas station is like a country store. You can get food and coffee and Slurpees and all sorts of things from them. But in China, gassing up your car isn't quite as convenient. For one reason, it's not as convenient, but it's also not as welcoming. White buildings, very clinical, and most drivers in China have no idea how to fill up their own car. Annie doesn't know how to gas her own car, and it's not anybody's fault. It's basically because everything in China so far, it's kind of changing, is full service. So somebody comes to your car, gasses it up, you have to turn the car off. Obviously there's no smoking, all those rules apply. I was like, wow, this is fancy, Annie, the first time we got gas. And she's like, no, it's like it is everywhere. You can't fill up your own tank, use your own credit card. Oftentimes the Quickie Mart attached to the gas station doesn't even have working refrigerators. Oftentimes I've gone in there to get a water on a hot summer day and the fridges are unplugged, and the bottles of water even have dust on them. It's crazy. JaYoe 495
95车子
400
车子起火。
对。You see the numbers on the back of everything that's bigger than a car, like a truck, is a license, and it's painted on because the roads are so dirty in China. Oftentimes the license plate gets covered with muck, and it's an effort for the police to kind of keep license plates visible. But they don't take care to make the letters very clean. My friend, he bought like a pickup truck, a big heavy pickup truck for his business. He's a foreigner here, he has a factory, and he takes pride in his stuff. He's American, so he likes to have a nice car, a nice truck. So he had bought this pickup truck for his work, for the factory, and the police came, or whoever the regulators are involved with the licensing, and they had spray cans in hand. And my friend was like, no, please don't do that, because at least let me get you some stencils or something so that you can cleanly write it on. Nope. Shh. Spray painted the back of his brand new pickup truck. It was funny. He was so frustrated. Yes, I'm a big bald American guy in China walking with a dog with a bow in his hair. What's happened to me? What's cooking? Annie's dad's in the kitchen again with a big ass squid. I like squid, actually. Don't eat a lot of squid in the States, but Ningbo's a coastal city, so lots of seafood. Alright guys, it's story time. I have to catch up on what I did yesterday, and let you know what I did today. Oh, and one more thing. I have to thank Richard Simtop. He's my mentor. He's the one that actually gave me this book in the first place, actually just a few years ago. And it was so inspiring that I'm doing this now. So thanks, Richard. If you don't have a mentor, I think I'll do a video about mentorship a little later. It's very important. Okay, so, the places you'll go. Actually, when I finish all of it, I'll do one long video where I'll read it from start to finish, because I know it sounds a little strange going from page to page. Okay, so the 3 pages I translated. First, let's read the Dr. Seuss. The first page is actually a 2-pager, and it says, "It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too." So I kind of thought this section was like about going out in the world, don't worrying about choices that you have to make. If things start happening, don't get all caught up in the change, just go with the change. And I really like that message. Dr. Seuss does a really good job. But this is how I translated it, for a bit of a younger audience, I think. So let's start with the first page, which was just a 1-pager. Instead, I said, "The world has no bounds, as strange as that sounds. Do what you want, wherever you choose. But no many will tell you, should you try, you'll lose. But losing is helpful, your parents should know, 'cause trying and losing is how people grow." So that's my translation. It's a bit more like, before you can learn how to risk it all, you gotta learn that it's okay to lose, you know? It's okay, it's part of life. And it actually can be helpful sometimes. So that's what I decided to translate it as. It's a little bit odd to read the book into the camera, but I think that sounds nice. Thanks again. Subscribe, like, dislike, and just stick around. This vlog is going to evolve every day and get better and better, and I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thanks again. JaYoe.